So hi and hello there, welcome to the new video of the course, and in this particular video we are going to see the equation of the straight line. So let me write over here. Basically we are seeing equation of straight line. Equation of the straight line. Okay, let me just write over here. Let me just highlight this particular thing and then we are good. Okay, and basically right now we are dealing with for first form or format 1. So this is form 1 of the equation. Okay, and this particular equation, since this is the crash course, so I'm not going in the derivation part. So equation 1, I mean this first format can be written as y is equivalent to mx plus c. Okay, where m is the slope of the straight line, m is the slope of the straight line, slope of the straight line, c is the intersection of this straight line at y-axis, intersection of the straight line on y-axis, right? All right, so now we will take one example and then your whole of the concept would be crystal clear. Okay, so let's suppose if I'm giving you one example. So let's suppose this is the example number 1, that is, let's suppose the equation is maybe y is equivalent to 2x plus 1. Okay, so what does that mean, sir? So see, as I told to you over here, intersection of straight line on y-axis, this is c. So over here the c is 1, over here c is 1, as you can see over here. So what does that mean? Just a second, let me just draw one xy axis roughly. So let's suppose this is your x-axis, let's suppose this is your y-axis, and as of now we don't know how this particular straight line is going, or how this particular straight line would look like, but what we know over here is this. See, let's suppose let's suppose this is 1. I'll write somewhere over here. Yeah, let's suppose this is point 1 over here. That means at y is equals to 1, this straight line is going to pass. What does that mean? It means either it can go in this way, either it can go in this way, or it can go in this way. Just a second, yeah, or it can go in this way. Okay, or it can also go in this way, right? It can also go in this way. That we don't know in what way it is going to go. Okay, right, like it is going to look something like this, or like this, or like this, or it can be parallel to x-axis. That we don't know. What we know is that it is passing that particular straight line, it is going to pass from this particular point, that is y is equals to 1. So this is what we know, right? I hope you understood this particular thing. Let me erase this particular whole of the stuff. Just a second. Yeah, I hope you have got to know what I want to say or what I want to conclude. That means what? At y is equals to 1, this particular straight line is going to pass. So for that, what we are going to do over here is this. That means what? See, what we will do over here is this. That is, let's suppose we are putting the value of x as 0. Okay, we are just assuming any value. You can also put the value of x as 100. It's up to you. But generally, what I had seen, putting the value of x as 0 or maybe 1 or 2, that helps in the calculation. Like you don't need to go, or don't need to calculate lots of things. You just need to arrange certain things, and you end up getting the value of y. Okay, so that's why I prefer using 0 and 1 or 2. Okay, so it's up to you. You can put any value, maybe 100,000, 10 crore, anything. Okay, so now if I'm putting the value of x as 0, so I'm getting the value of y as 1, right? And now if I'm putting the value of let's suppose y as 0, right? So I'm getting the value of x as what? X as, so let's suppose if I'm putting y as 0, so I'm getting the value of x as minus half, which is equivalent to minus 0.5, right? Minus 0.5. So what does that mean, sir? This means, let's suppose again, if I'm taking oh sorry, if I'm taking this particular x and y axis, so let's suppose this is, oh sorry, maybe I will take this one, and yeah, so let's suppose this is your x axis, right? This is your y axis. Okay, correct. I hope you understood up till here. Let's suppose this is your y axis. Okay, obviously this is going to be your origin. This is going to be your origin. This is y axis. This is x axis, right? So now if you could say over here, we are getting 2 points when we are putting x is equals to 0 and y is equals to 0, and those points are this. See over here, let me just highlight these two particular points, that is y is equals to 1 and x is equals to minus of half. Just a second, but before taking this particular thing over here, what I will do, I'll just move this particular part over here so that I will get enough space to highlight this particular point, right? So yeah, let me just highlight it with the help of one box. Yes, alright, so as you can see, we are getting two different values. That means y is equals to 1, that means this particular point it may come somewhere over here, y is equals to 1. Okay, so this particular points indicate that, this particular point indicates that this y is equals to 1, and maybe this particular point it will indicate that it is x is equivalent to minus of 0.5. Right, x is equal to minus of half or minus of 0.5, right? And thus if I try to connect these two particular points, I end up getting one line, and that line is nothing but a straight line. I hope now you understood this particular concept. Okay, so this is the line I was talking about. So I hope now you understood this particular concept. That means what, if you could see very clearly, from y is equals to 1 our line is passing, right? And this is known as y-intercept, okay, or intersection of straight line on y-axis, and m is the slope of the straight line. Okay, so I hope you understood this particular concept. And now what we are going to do, we are going to simulate this particular, or basically not simulate, we are going to run this particular equation on one software, that is Desmos software. Okay, and once if we run this particular thing, and we will check like whether the this particular straight line that we obtained, whether it is same or not. Okay, that means in real world it is going to look same or not. So this is what we are going to see in that particular software, that is the Desmos software. Okay, so as of now I am ending this video over here, and then in the next video we will see this particular, we will run this particular equation on that particular software. So thank